What do Mario Badescu, NuFace, and Dr. Perricone MD have in common? They are all a part of this guide to Amazon Prime Day for smart skintellectuals. I am an Amazon shopper, which we're gonna talk about later because I have some feelings about, and their Amazon Prime Day, it is a once-a-year sale where you can get things at arguably some of the best prices that exist. But at the same time, when it comes to beauty, they have a lot of things that just aren't worth it, as well as other things that are normally $180 or dupes for La Mer's expensive luxury seaweed cream that are steals of deals and fractions of prices. So today we are going to cut through the bullshit and we are going to get to the things that are extremely intriguing and even better to put on our faces. We are going to be talking about devices and luxury beauty. We've also got some options for the budget babes, as well as those who break out and those who wear sunscreen, because SPF is your BFF. That's right, babies. Let's start out with some of the most shocking sales that Amazon is having, and the reason that my credit card company calls me and is like, hello, are you sure you want to make this purchase? This right here is one of my favorite vitamin C's in the entire world, but it is so expensive. This costs about $160, and it is very similar to the results that you get from the CE ferulic from SkinCeuticals. But this is actually a triple C ferulic, and it is a vitamin C ester, so it penetrates the skin more. Hands down one of the best vitamin C's I've used, but the problem is that it's so expensive. It literally is like liquid gold. And I have paid ridiculous amounts of money for this because it is great for my skin, it penetrates well, and it does what it says it will do. This is definitely a luxury product. You can get other vitamin C's at less expensive prices, but this is on sale for Amazon Prime Day, meaning I don't have to purchase other ones. I can just get this one on sale. This is 20% off and it is glorious. It is made by Dr. Perricone MD. I absolutely love this. And if you have a little bit of extra money, you're looking for luxury beauty but don't want to waste your money on luxury beauty, this is where I will direct you. This is amazing. And speaking of luxury beauty, we've got some budget options that I feel we need to speak about because La Mer is out here just trying to rip everybody off, okay? La Mer is seaweed plus Nivea in an overpriced jar. The company likes to say that, you know, they called a dead physicist with like a psychic and a Ouija board, and because of that, like, he was an astrophysicist, but all of a sudden he knew skincare, and so then they put it in a jar, and now they're selling it to you for $500. We have an entire story on that. Well, instead of a story, Mario Badescu actually has a seaweed cream that is so similar, and it's $16. This is normally $22, but it is on sale for Prime Day for $16, and if you have ever wanted to try La Mer, this is extremely similar. Now it is scented and fragranced, but so is La Mer. And this is an extremely similar dupe that so many people go for. We've done a video on dupes for La Mer and my favorite products that compare to them. But if you are looking for something inexpensive, this is it. And I know a lot of people hate Mario Badescu. They are a Romanian line that, fun fact, is like a backstory about like an almost murder, but it's not necessarily the brand's fault. We're gonna be doing an exposure video at some point when Cassandra gets her ass to sit down and film. But in the meantime, if you are someone who has legitly considered La Mer, or you have wanted to try it or loved it in the past, I cannot recommend trying this enough instead. It's less expensive, it's just as good, and it is budget beauty friendly. Speaking of budget beauty, did you know that CoverGirl went cruelty-free? I just bought this just arrived. I have not tried it yet, but there are a few things that I've actually purchased that I will be testing out. Now, this is not ridiculously expensive. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skincare Weightless Water Cream with 72-hour hydration. Oh my God, it looks like a slushie. Did you ever get those slushies at 7-Eleven, like after school, on like the one day that your parents would allow you to have money? Oh my gosh! Okay, so this actually feels a ton like the Neutrogena water cream or even the Naturium water cream, but it actually comes out like a slushie and then dissolves. Oh, I cannot wait to put this on my face. I will be testing this out and letting you know how this goes. It does have a slight fragrance, but this is an inexpensive option that is even less expensive if you wanted to get it on Prime Day, and I'm very excited to try this. Something else that I'm excited to try, but I'm still a little bit on the fence with, is this from NuFace. This is brand new. This is the NuFace Fix Line Smoothing Device. Now, we gotta talk about NuFace because NuFace is on sale, and there's a story with this aqua water cream. I don't believe this video has gone live yet, but I had the chance to speak with Brian Turner, the leader of Team Acne, and Sammy Grimes, mental health advocate, poet, and his girlfriend, and they basically went and raided my bathroom and chose a bunch of products and blindfolded me basically and tried to see if I could guess them. Well, one of the products that they happened to give me was this. This is the Aqua Gel from NuFace. Now this is a hydrating aqua gel that, yes, goes with your microcurrent as a conductor, as an activator, but it actually has good skincare ingredients. This is one of the best products from NuFace. Even if you aren't using it with one of the microcurrent devices, you can literally use this just to hydrate your skin. This is excellent if you need that hydration, but you need it to be locked in. Now, the good news is that all of the NuFace little creams and things are on sale. I've been using these for about 6 months now when I do my little microcurrenting. And the silk cream is good. I personally prefer the aqua water gel because I am an oily bitch. But they also have the Super Boost Peptide Booster for people who do have more fine lines and wrinkles and want to make the most out of their microcurrent. And of course, you don't need to purchase these together. For example, Foreo also has the Foreo Bear, this little mini that we're going to talk about. You can use these with other microcurrent devices, and there's actually one, the MyoLift, that's used in professional settings that now has an at-home version that I've been using. But the good news is that whether or not you have a microcurrent device, all of these happen to be on sale at actually really good prices, literally like 20 to 30% off. But even better are these devices. Now these are both microcurrent devices. One is from NuFace, one is the Foreo Bear Mini. And microcurrent is one of these treatments that are done in medical aesthetic, dermatology, and aesthetic offices. It works and it gives you this temporary lift, and it kind of works out the muscles underneath the skin. I've been using this for years and I absolutely love it. I normally use the mini one, but this large one is on sale. If you have wanted to get your hands on one of these, I would say only do it on sale. It's really good, and if you want to get it not on sale, I guess you could, but like, why waste the money? Like, get the mini or get it on sale. This is very powerful. It does have 5 different settings. It doesn't overly shock the face. I have this one from Korea called the Medicube that like makes my face twitch. It's really fun if you like to hurt yourself. But this one from NuFace is wonderful, and it's tried and true, and it's won awards because it is pretty good. But remember, with any microcurrent, you have to use it in order for it to work, and you're going to see those best results when you do it daily for a little bit each time, just like going to the gym, right? You can't go to the gym for 8 hours and transform yourself. You have to go a little bit at a time over multiple days. Now, the other thing that is on sale is the Foreo Bear. This is a little mini microcurrent device, and I actually don't like this as much as I like the NuFace. I have just seen better results with the NuFace. I don't really understand what is different about the technology, but I actually like this one. I don't like it as much as the NuFace, but the NuFace is more expensive. Now, they are both on sale for Prime Day, so that is great. I have put them both on my face. I will continue to do so. But if you're trying to target smaller areas or if you're traveling, the mini is better. And if you do have more mature skin, if you're looking for something that really is more lifting, that feels better in the hand for ergonomics, you can grip this better, then the NuFace regular is probably better. Which also brings us to this thing that I just purchased. I don't know if this works or not. It looked intriguing, it was on sale, and it's gonna be on sale for Prime Day. I was like, fucking fine, I'll buy it. This is a line smoothing device. They say you can do it in 3 minutes, and it's basically like this little NuFace pen. And I haven't even opened it yet, but it is something that professional estheticians use. It is something that's FDA cleared, and this also appears to be more travel friendly. And I'm wondering if you could do like little lip stuff, little eye stuff, little nose stuff. I will revert back to this, but yes, you bitch got it on sale. Speaking of some things that hardly ever go on sale, I was so happy to see COSMEDIX on the Amazon Prime sale list. This is a brand that is wonderful. This is used in aesthetic offices. I've used this for years. And these products right here, the Clarity Serums, these are really what helped me most with my blackheads. This product has different acids, it has different amino acids, it has hydroxyproline L, so basically talking about the chirality of molecules, but this has been fantastic for my blackheads. This is absolutely wonderful. It is a clarity serum. You can use it all over the face, but if you have blackheads or even sebaceous filaments, like you see like these like golden goobers inside of your nose, like they look like nuggets and you can't get them out. I literally did a video where I sat by the beach in Santa Cruz next to some rock formations and I spoke about how I got rid of my blackheads and sebaceous filaments. And still, to this day, I have purchased so many of these because they work extremely well. They also have the Purity Clean Cleanser. This is wonderful if you're looking for something a little bit elevated. Again, this is used inside of aesthetic offices, and this is an exfoliating cleanser. So you have to use sunscreen when you use it, but this is something that you could use like every day or every other day, especially if you do get those little blackheads and sebaceous filaments. I would say that these are wonderful for acne-prone skin, as well as, yes, we're talking about Mario Badescu again. These right here are the drying patches from Mario Badescu, and I want to say these are not my favorite pimple patches, but Mario Badescu did a good job with these. They have niacinamide, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and salicylic acid, and these are basically these little hydrocolloid patches that you put on. I have been really impressed by these, and again, they're not my favorite. I love Zitstica. There are some new ones that I'm also trying out. I'm also finally trying out Starface because Target had them in stock. They aren't my favorite, but if you are looking for something budget, inexpensive, you're like, I don't want to spend the money on the Zit Sticka patches, you could try these because they are on sale for Prime Day if you've ever wanted to try a pimple patch. They're very travel friendly, they're very fun to put in your purse and on your face, and as a hydrocolloid patch, they absorb moisture from the skin or from the pimples, which helps them decrease in size. And then because these are actually medicated with vitamin C, niacinamide salicylic acid, you're treating as well as patch testing. So is it my favorite? No, but is it a good one on sale? Yes, and if you are blemish prone and looking to try something, I would give it a go. Speaking of patches, I don't even know if these are on sale, but you need to get these. These are fucking amazing. These are the Spot My UV patches, and I saw these taking off on social media. And so you know that I tried them. These are basically these little dots that you put on, and it tells you when you need to reapply your sunscreen. And you know that behind the scenes, I am testing some of those suspicious sunscreens that we spoke about to see if they are the actual SPF levels that they claim to be. This is just one of those things that I was like, you can't go without this. Like, everyone needs to try these at least once. They are so fucking fun, and I am so excited about them. Now, speaking of sunscreens, we gotta talk about the best sunscreens for Prime Day. Right here we have MDSolarSciences. This is a mineral sunscreen that is fragrance-free, and it is filled with antioxidants. This has pomegranate, this has vitamin E, vitamin C, cranberry, and basically all of these things as antioxidants boost up the efficacy of the sunscreen. So instead of having to apply a vitamin C under your sunscreen, this has it in one. And this is a completely mineral formula. It is a mineral SPF 50, and they claim that it is lightweight. At first, when I bought this, I was like, no to the way. But you blend this in for a literal second, and it does go sheer. I don't know what kind of witchcraft, what kind of sorcery they put in this formula, but the green tea is nourishing, the vitamin C is brightening, the entire formula is hydrating, and give it like 2 seconds and it does rub in clear. I have not tested this out on black skin or on ebony skin, so I do want to make sure that as a mineral formula, it'll work for all skin tones. But overall, it is super nice, it is non-greasy, it is lightweight. This is absolutely beautiful. And it's on sale for $22 hairs instead of $30. This is a really good deal for $22. This is absolutely brilliant. And it's water resistant. Yo, I have been swimming in the ocean, and I have been using my UV protective swimwear. If you have not seen these swimsuits, these are sun protective swimsuits. They are so cute, so comfortable, and if you like to flip-flop in the ocean, it protects you from the sun, and it protects you from the sand from getting in the places that you don't want it to be. I've been having so much fun in the ocean. I'm so happy that I'm swimming in the ocean again, because I didn't for a hot minute because of, you know, the seizures and the epilepsy and all that sort of stuff. But this is water resistant, so if you are swimming or sweating, do consider. Now remember, there is no such thing as a waterproof sunscreen. Technically, there is only water resistant, no such thing as waterproof, but I love that they're transparent about that. They do say it's dermatologist developed and it is water resistant. Now, what if you're not swimming in the ocean? You don't need something water resistant, but you break out. You got acne, you got blemishes. They are frustrating. Well, Elta MD has got you. This is the UV Sheer Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Transparent Zinc Oxide, and it is water resistant for 80 minutes. This is the UV Sheer, not the UV Clear. The UV Clear is probably the best sunscreen from Elta MD for acne, but if you are looking for a sheer option that is acne-prone skin safe, this is it. If you do have like open fissures that normally burn, I would go with a mineral formula. I wouldn't use something that has those organic chemical filters, because this does have octocrylene, but this also has squalane and sodium hyaluronate, and this is a wonderful formula if you need something that does hydrate as well as protect. This is acne-prone skin safe. Elta MD is super professional. This is a wonderful, wonderful formula, and it blends in beautifully, again, because it is that mineral chemical filter blend. But Elta MD is one of those lines that like all of the dermatologists sell and use because it works really, really freaking well. And yes, their non-medical products are cruelty-free and beautiful on the skin. This is brilliant. I love that it's on sale. I have purchased this even when it's not on sale, but when it's on sale, she's stocking up. They also have the tinted glow one that's on sale for Amazon Prime Day, but I haven't purchased that yet. I have a lot of tinted sunscreens right now, and I haven't tried it. If anybody knows if this one is good, tell me. Let your acne big sis know. And speaking of sunscreens, we can't forget the powder ones. Now there's new information on powder sunscreens, and I actually want to test this like with the UV dots and underneath like a UV camera, but I have relied on a lot of these mineral powders with sunscreen in them to reapply my sunscreen throughout the day. I never use this as a base, but I will reapply over. This is the one from Jane Iredale. I speak about it all the time, but this is a literal dome-shaped professional makeup brush. It is so good. It is so beautiful. The product doesn't get stuck inside of it, and you can actually switch switch out these little refills at the bottom, and they have different shades. Absolutely wonderful. Jane Iredale has knocked it out of the park with this. This happens to be the golden one that I absolutely love. Now, I also use the COVERGIRL and the Cassandra MD. Those are good too. And so is like the Super Goop, but I have found that sometimes the product kind of gets stuck in there, and they're not the same quality of brush. Like the brush is a little bit more stipply and stabby, whereas this is actually tapered and domed and super soft. It is a little bit more expensive, but the fact that it's on sale for Prime Day makes it worth it. I'm stocking up on all of my little refills because I already have, you know, the large container, but this is one of the best. And if you're someone who wears makeup and you want to reapply your sunscreen throughout the day, but you don't want to ruin your makeup by swiping this all over your fresh face, this is a perfect way to touch up. And again, I will be testing it with these, which will be very, very fun. But in the meantime, this is in my cart and on my face. And speaking of these kind of makeup skincare hybrids, we gotta talk about these babies. Right here, this is actually a self-tan purity bronzing face mist. This is a mist from St. Tropez that you spray on your face and it bronzes you up. Now, I have not yet personally tried this one. This is another one of those that I just purchased and I will be trying out, but I have done this technique with other tanning, like basically waters, like a tanning water or like a tanning bronzing lotion. If you take a makeup brush and you put it inside of this self-tan, you gradually apply this where you would normally apply your contour. This actually gives you like a semi-permanent contour, and you don't have to apply makeup during the day. This is one of the best hacks. I love to do this under my cheeks, a little bit on my temples, sometimes even by my collarbones or my neck if I want extra definition. But if you are someone who like applies makeup every day and you're like, I'm kind of over it, I'm looking for like multitasking beauty, literally take 3 days and just apply this liquid as you would apply a liquid bronzer, and it bronzes and self-tans your skin for about a week to a week and a half. Now, I have to try this one. This is supposed to be the best one. St. Tropez, everyone talks about them. Like, I guess they're like the gold standard. Also, this is from Real Techniques. We're not doing makeup in this video, but on Amazon Prime, I am picking up a bunch of NYX Cosmetics stuff, as well as some Real Techniques brushes and sponges because those bitches are on sale. Another one of the things that I think is the absolute coolest is this Double Duty Beauty lip from Strivectin. This is one of my favorite products in the entire world, and let me show you. This is basically a lip plumper that helps to fill in wrinkles. It's dual-sided, so it's kind of like makeup and skincare, but it's not tinted, so it doesn't, you know, leave like a pink or a purple or a red to your lips. This is so cool. They have peptide technology in here. They have a bunch of hydrators. They have lactic acid. They do have a little bit of orange, so it like actually tastes really good, and I'm fine with that on my lips. But do you see how on one side they literally have a brush? This brush goes on the outside of the lips, not on the inside, but the outside. And this brush with this peptide technology basically helps to plump up fine lines and wrinkles. Have you ever noticed that as we grow older, as our lip volume decreases, or for people who smoke or drink a lot with straws, lips can kind of get crepey and show those lines, or if you put on red lipstick, it starts to bleed. This literally plumps up those little lines, those little vertical lines, so that that doesn't happen. It's a temporary plumping effect. You know, it's not permanent. This isn't lip filler, but this is so good. And this little brush just goes on the outside of the lips. And then they have this plumper that goes on the inside of the lips. And this lip plumper, for me, it does not sting. I used to use the Doo-Wop from Sephora. Oh my God, it used to sting so bad. This is nothing like that. Sometimes you can feel it tingle a little bit, but this lip plumper is absolutely gorgeous. And it's like a skincare plus like a gloss in one. Like, doesn't that look good? Give it a couple seconds to kind of plump me up. Like Lizzo's song, I need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. No, I need Strivectin and their anti-wrinkle double fix to plump me up. Mwah! Thank you very much. And it's on sale. This is one of the coolest things if you've ever dealt with lip lines or if you've wanted lip filler but don't want to actually do the lip filler. This is it. I fucking love this. But speaking of other makeup favorite purchases, we do have to go back to Jane Iredale. This is a skincare mist, and there's actually one from Mario Badescu as well. This one is a little bit more luxurious, a little bit more elevated. This is if you have a little bit more money to spend and you're looking for a beautiful mist. And this one is if you're more sensitive. Mario Badescu finally came out with a fragrance-free, alcohol-free option of their little mist. If you remember, Hiram has torn Mario Badescu apart because he hates them for their fragrance. And Mario Badescu must have listened. We actually did an entire video on this product. So if you want to see how this product actually works, please go watch that video. But if you are looking for a hydrating facial mist that is actually really good, fragrance-free, sensitive skin safe, it's on sale. This one from Mario Badescu. It is very, very good. But if you are looking for something a little bit more elevated, maybe something with a little bit of algae, something that looks amazing over makeup, Jane Iredale. They have done it again. This is the POMMIST Hydration Spray, and you can spray this under makeup, like directly on skin or over the top of makeup. And you can actually, even just spraying this, I can tell that there's a difference in quality. This one, the Badescu, it kind of sprays chunky. Do you know what I mean? Like you can kind of feel that there's like a large spray, whereas this is an extraordinarily fine mist. Now this does have fragrance in it, so just be aware of that. But this also has radish and pomegranate for antioxidants and vitamin C. It has algae to nourish the skin. This is beautiful. Oopsies, I mixed up the caps. Oh no! How many Cassandras does it take to screw on a cap? There we go. These are both wonderful options, but this is definitely the more elevated one if you want to do this over makeup, looking for something a little bit more luxury. And this is if you have more sensitive skin, if you're looking for something simple that you can just spray on. And speaking of things that Hiram dislikes, there are things that I dislike as categories that I've actually recommended. We're talking about hand creams and neck creams. You know how I feel about eye creams, but we've also done literal videos on hand creams and neck creams and the facts that I don't love them. I think that your moisturizer works great as a neck cream, and what you need in a face moisturizer is going to be the same as what you need for crepiness on the neck. And what you can find in a hand cream, you can arguably find in a lot of body creams. Now, there are always exceptions to the rule, and these happen to be two of them, both of which are on sale. This is one of the neck creams that I actually recommend. Do I recommend you use this on the neck? No, put this all over your face. I'm very passionate about not allowing consumers to waste their money, and a lot of neck creams and hand creams, and especially eye creams, are that. Wastes of money. Now this is different because this is not only a cold plasma neck and chest cream, it's an SPF 25. This is one of the only neck creams that has an SPF in it, so it's actually going to protect the neck, and then it has ingredients that will nourish it. It is a wonderful formula. It's a little bit bouncy. It's definitely very, very fun. It blends in beautifully. And I don't think you need a neck cream, but if you are someone, or if you know someone who's like, no, bitch, do not take my neck cream away from me, here you go, baby. This is one that I actually recommend, and yes, it is on sale, which makes it even better. Something else that I'm not a huge fan of are hand creams. I think that hand creams are very similar to body creams, but when I did that video, so many people in the comments were like, Cassandra Bankson, don't you dare take away my hand creams. No, baby, baby, baby. I am not taking anything away from you. You can use whatever you want. I just want you to be aware of what are in some of these products and where you're spending your money. What you want in a good hand cream is something hydrating, something that doesn't like transfer onto your steering wheel, and something that actually has ingredients that help, like a sunscreen. And what does that? This from Jane Iredale. This is the actual hand cream that I use. It's the one that I have in my car. And yes, this is the one with the sunscreen. It's an SPF 15. I wish it were higher, but it does work really well, especially while you're driving. If you are someone who uses hand cream and you don't have a sunscreen in it, most hand creams need to have a sunscreen if you're actually looking to protect your skin, just the way you would want that on your face. This is a beautiful formula. It's lightly scented. It kind of smells like lemongrass, basically. And it is just such a beautiful, lightweight formula that feels so silky on the skin. So if you're someone who uses hand creams, please get an SPF in it. Get this one. But if you're someone who doesn't use hand creams and you don't need them and you're like, meh, I wear my little gloves in the car or I just don't need them, don't waste your money on a hand cream. Watch that video. Go watch that video instead. Speaking of the hands, this shit has thrown me and Dr. Shaw for a loop. Dr. Shaw is the derm doctor on TikTok, he's on YouTube, etc. This showed up at his house and he didn't know what to do with it. It's the My Carrie foaming hand wash, and he was pumping it from the top and just scooping it out and using it as a hand cleanser. He did not realize that the way that you actually use this hand wash is by pumping down on the top. Oh no. If you pump down on this, if you pump, damn it. Oh, it's because I'm almost out. I've used like the whole thing. If you pump down on this with your hand, it actually creates a beautiful little foamy flower, and you get to wash your hand with a flower. I'm almost out of this, so it's like not working for me, but this has been one of my favorite vegan and cruelty-free hand creams. Oh, I'm throwing soap all over the place. One of my favorite vegan and cruelty-free hand washes. If you're trying to take care of your hands, you know, you need to wash your hands after you use the bathroom, before you wash your face, you know, hygiene. If your mama didn't teach you, COVID sure did. This is made in Japan. It's this Japanese beauty line. And 10 out of 10, like they did an excellent job with this. I was that kid that played with my food. Can you tell? Guess what? Bitch brought a towel today. I do this thing where I put a bunch of products on and then I forget to have a towel, so I just wipe them on my pants or the carpet. Look at what I have. Look at it! This is a makeup eraser, and oh my god, this is so good. These are normally $20 to $25. These are on sale for $12. If you want to be eco-friendly, If you want to remove makeup, if you want to wash your face with something absolutely wonderful, this is one of the fluffiest, nicest facial towel things that you could possibly use. The makeup eraser is wonderful, and yes, it works for makeup, but I even use this just when I'm cleansing my face for skincare, or if I'm doing like cleaning my lashes, because your girl got some lash extensions. I actually use this to make sure it doesn't get into my hair, you know, when I have it smoothed out. I freaking love this, and for $12, I've never seen this at a better price. There are a few other things, like other picks from Strivectin. There are some other picks from MDSolarSciences, and then some actual makeup stuff. There's definitely a bunch of Jane Iredale stuff on sale, and this is only the skincare department. They've got a ton of makeup sales, a ton of clothing sales. Did I show you this dress? This is like my favorite dress. I have it in 20 different colors, and it has pockets. I freaking love this. This right here is a little halter tank top that protects me from the sun, and my butterfly necklace is from Amazon. Again, Amazon has become like a staple in our lives, and they're a behemoth, and it kind of scares me because I don't think any one company should have that much power. But at the same time, like if you look into Target, if you look into Sephora, if you look into all of these companies, something has gone wrong. And now that Bezos has stepped down from Amazon, I'm just like, are they trying to do better? Are they trying to be climate neutral? Are they trying to take care of their employees? Or are there still concerns? I'm trying to figure it all out. I need more information. I'm working on it. It sucks because Amazon, it is a great service. They provide great value, they provide great sales, and they do what they do really well. And as a consumer who wants to put my money where my morals are, that is why all of these things are cruelty-free. And that is why I ask myself these questions and I reevaluate them often so that I can make decisions that align with my morals and values. But I have gone on a tangent about clothing, about consumerism and capitalism, about dermatologists and their hand washing tendencies, and I will be doing an Amazon live stream to test out some of these products and just chat with you in real time and answer your skincare questions if you are so interested in joining. So I will leave that in the description below. If you got questions, let me know. If you buy the patches, tag me on Instagram because I cannot wait to see how these work for you. And stay tuned for some spicy videos about testing out these products, about how this works, and about like what happens with powder sunscreens and if they actually work or not. Always remember to reapply your SPF. Stay hydrated both orally and topically. Hey, I threw things, but at least it landed on the desk. My desk is from Amazon. Fuck! Always remember to be beautiful both inside and out, and I cannot wait to see you in this next video. Love you guys. Bye.